Well, since I'm being so wordy right now, I'll just continue. Organization, that's your best friend. It really is. And organization before you even start your grant application is nice, because you read those two documents, the RFA and the application guideline, and memorize and put it down on paper and pin it to the wall, the calendar. When are deadlines? When are reports due? And always have your work done before the deadline, because Annette pointed that out, and I can't reinforce it enough. Do not submit your application the day before the deadline, because if anything goes wrong, you're just probably not going to make it, and you'll have to reapply next year. You can, but you just lost an entire year. And so you can't do that too soon. In terms of us actually writing the grant, because I'm in practical, what was it really like? We're not stupid people, and we hadn't written any grant on this magnitude when we did our phase one, but we pretty much burned up an entire month, 2 people working on this grant full time, just because we were trying to be so careful. One thing we knew ahead of time, because our folks that we contacted at SBIR told us this: you've got that 20-page limit and you can't go over. You have to be concise. And so write down your grant application, everything you're going to do, and then edit it, and then plan on editing it 3, 4, 5, 6 more times, because you're going to find out that your editing is going to make it better. It's like trying to get extra virgin olive oil. Every time you squeeze it, you get some more olive oil out. And it's something that you really need to take the time to do. If you've got a sloppy coming apart at the seams application, it's not going to make it. But if you have a super clean and concise application, your reviewers are going to like it because they can understand it. But then that develops in their mind the notion that you actually know what you're doing. Because frankly, being honest, there's some people that apply for these grants that shouldn't be doing it. And so you need to separate yourself out from them by good writing. I can't emphasize good writing enough, good grammar. And sometimes that's hard because grant applications, if you've done them before, they've kind of got their own language. You're not doing literary writing, you're doing technical writing. And if you do it well, even if the person doesn't understand what you're applying for, they understand what you're trying to accomplish in the grant, and that's your goal.
A lot of good points, Martin. You know, I have been a reviewer for SBIR and the other grant panels too. And often the reviewers are very busy, and then they are reading a lot of times when they're flying to Washington, DC, or right now it's in Kansas City. So you want to make the life easier for the reviewers. So some of the things you want to see is how your objectives are aligning with the USDA strategic goals. And then they have also given the review criteria for the reviewers, how they should grade these proposals. And you want to bold them and put them, almost help them answer each of those review criteria, what the reviewer should write. And it should be given easily such that at one place towards the end, that they can see that we hit all the required necessary aspects of the proposal. So you want to make those things easier, then probably the reviewers are going to rank your proposals better.